What's up, guys? It's Coach Beth here today with beginner strength class. We're going to be doing some upper body pulling and lower body pushing work today, and we'll go ahead and get right to it into the warm-up. Happy to have you with me today. We're going to go ahead and start with some grass sweeps. So scooping up behind, bringing that those toes up, trying to straighten that back leg, squeezing a couple times, opening up those hamstrings, getting the blood flowing, getting that movement in. Happy Monday for those of you that happen to be watching on Monday. We're into summer now, it's getting hot. All right, let's go with some body weight squats. So you want to try to sit those hips back like you're sitting into a chair, extending all the way at the top. Remembering to try to grab the ground with your feet. All right, just a few more. All right, and we're gonna go on to the ground. Doing some dead bugs here. You're gonna be on your back, knees and hands in the air. You're gonna alternate, extending, keeping that core nice and tight so that belly button tucks into the ground. Trying to not lose that tension as you reach out. Focus on your breathing. Try not to hold your breath. All right, let's do one more on each side. Then we're gonna come into a glute bridge hold. So hold in here for a little bit. And we'll pulse up and down and hold again. All right, we'll do 10 glute bridges. Squeeze and glute. 9, 10, hold. And down. Go ahead and bring your hands up. We're going to be sliding those arms up and down on the ground. So trying to keep those elbows close to the ground, elbows through your wrists, close to the ground, opening up this whole chest area here. So just sliding up and down on the ground. Don't go so high that your ribs start to pop up or that you start to lose that arm on the ground. So just a little bit up and down. Alrighty, go ahead and stand it up. We're going to do some bent over Y's. So you're going to hinge your hips back. You're going to go into this bent over position, and then you're going to bring your hands into a Y position. So ending up kind of like this, and you're bent over. We're trying to activate those lower trap muscles right back down here. So not near the neck area. Trying to get that lower back, that mid back. Thumbs up to the ceiling. Do just a few more. Wow, guys, those lower traps often get really weak, and our upper traps tend to take over on a lot of movement. Strengthen those guys up a little bit. Alrighty, let's do some jumping jacks, and we'll get into it. So 20 jumping jacks. You can step out if you need to, okay? 15. All right. So first up, we're getting back on the ground. We're going to do another glute bridge hold. We're going 20 seconds. So same thing we just did, so I won't demo that right yet. But then we're going to go into alternating high pull. So you're going to grab a kettlebell, a dumbbell, some sort of weighted object. In the past, people use like detergent bottles, something heavy. You're going to squat your hips back, pull with your legs and with your arm a little bit, and then you're alternating to the other side. So you're using your legs to get that weight up, okay? Pretend like you're zipping up a jacket, so you're keeping your arm closed, pinching at the top. We'll do 8 on each side. Then we're going to go into a half kneeling. So toes active in the back, half kneeling. You're going to grab your weight, have it next to your hip. We're going lifts. So we're going over and across. So over and across this front knee up here, opposite shoulder-ish area. We're trying to stabilize as we're doing this. So bringing that weight over and across. The bulk of the movement is going up. So let it slowly float down, but powerful on the way up. We're going to do 4 each side there. We're doing 3 rounds. So starting with that glute bridge, go ahead and grab that weight if you need to go get your weight. Something kind of medium, not too heavy, especially with the lifts. You want to be able to control it. All right, so glute bridge hold. Set up and go. Pushing through those heels, squeeze the glutes. Straight line, knees, hips, shoulders. And rest. All right, going into the alternating high pull. So again, you're gonna use your legs, weight goes in between, squat down, pull up. We're doing 8 each side, so 16 total. Ten. 5. 16. Alrighty, good work, guys. So next we're getting into that half kneeling position. So grabbing the weights. If you're using a kettlebell, I like to grab it by the horns here, so like this. If you're using a dumbbell, kind of grab both ends of the weight and lift it like that. Alrighty, so 4 each side, nice and powerful here. Really contract the core as you're lifting it over and across. Alrighty, good work, guys. So that's 1 round done. We're doing 2 more of this first block. Alrighty, so getting into that position for our glute bridge. So remember, pushing through the heels. And go. Work, guys. Come on. And run. So high pulls. Next. All right. Squat down and pull. 11, 12, 15, 16. Good work, guys. All right, got those chops next. So I usually give you guys a little bit of time for a break halfway through after your first block. So if you can wait, go ahead and hold off just a little bit. If you need to take a drink, that's okay. Four. I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm trying to breathe out as I'm going up. So the top, and I usually count. So hold your breath, brace, breathe out at the top. All righty. So last round, we're going glute bridge again. And go. Good job, guys. Pick it up a little bit here. You know what you're doing, so let's just put in the work. All right, good job. So last time with those tri poles. All righty, and we're off. Come on, guys. Don't slow down. Let's go. Ten. 16. Alrighty, guys, good work. So halftime here. Go ahead, just take a minute, grab some water, shake it out a little bit, walk around. Definitely gotten hotter in the last couple days. I've noticed the difference. So we might need to start turning on these fans in here. Alrighty, so our last block is gonna be Tabata style. Tabata is 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. We're gonna try to do 3 rounds today, okay? We got 3 exercises in there, so 3 rounds, 3 exercises. We are gonna do suitcase kettlebell march. Let's see, flip my watch because I still want to wear this. My bad. Kettlebells and watches don't always go great together. So we're going kettlebell suitcase march. We're going jump squats and bent over Y's again. So suitcase march. We're gonna go ahead here, front rack. We're gonna march, okay? Here. About halfway through, we're gonna switch, march, here, so about 10 seconds on each one. Then we're going jump squats. So sit back, hips go back, explode, belt buckle shoots up. Try not to lean back, but trying to explode up. okay? If you need to, we're just gonna go body weight squats here, okay? Just try to keep the intensity up so that you're still kind of matching it a little bit. And then the last one's the same one we did before, bent over wide, working on those low traps again, okay? So those 3 over and over. Let me get my timer going, and then we'll get at it. All right, guys. Tabata. And here we go. Nice and controlled here, trying to keep that core stable so that you're not twisting all over. Go ahead and switch. If you're holding a dumbbell, go ahead and hold it front rack like this. Excuse me, like this. Pick up and rest. So you got 10 seconds. Rest goes by quickly with the Tabata. And go. Almost there, guys. Rest. All right, and bent over wide. Last one in the round. Got 5 seconds. And go. Rest. Alrighty. Give you just a few seconds. You got those marches again. And go. Really trying to control that core. You get sloppy and you get lazy, these feel way too easy. Switch. So you really want to try to focus on it. Don't make it easy. Rest. All right, couple seconds. We got those jump squats. And go. Rest. So last one, bent over tees coming up. Go. Good job. So again, the goal is to activate the mid-back here. We're not trying to go up as high as we can, okay? So we're just trying to get the arms up, rest, so that we're activating the mid-trap. You want to think about the elbow going up as kind of the main part that you're trying to get up. You're not trying to get your hands up really high. Alrighty, so last round, get ready guys. And go. So driving those knees up, trying to think about balancing the hips so that you're not going all over the place. So keeping those hips nice and steady. Switch. Rest. So a couple seconds. Last time with the jump squats. Get ready. And go. Good work, guys. This is where it counts. Come on. Come on, come on. Dig deep. Almost there. rest. Alrighty. So last one, we got the bent over wide, and we're done though. And go. Rest. All right. So let your heart rate come back down. Grab some more water. We'll go ahead and stretch a little bit. All right, guys, so first stretch here, we're gonna go into a runner's lunge. So runner's lunge is technically gonna be with that back knee extended. If you need to drop that back knee, that's totally fine. Just trying to stretch through the hip here, but also this other hip flexor, the front part of your other hip here. Trying to stretch through that whole area, open those hips up a little bit. Just holding this. All right, go ahead and drop that back knee if you haven't. We're going to shift back. So now we're bringing our chest forward again, stretching that back part of your hamstring, kind of framing your feet with your hands. Knees forward and stretch. Got a nice Choco tan going on. I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera, but I can definitely see it in pictures sometimes. I love my Choco. And Switch, I wasn't a believer for a while, but then I finally caved and got them last summer, and I love them. All right, go ahead and drop that back knee again. You're gonna shift back, stretching this other hamstring on the other side. All right, go ahead and bring that other leg back. We're gonna open up the hips, come into child's pose. So reaching those arms forward, press it into the ground here. Really start to slow the breathing down even more here. So take a nice deep breath. Alright, we're going to go ahead and lie on our back. We're going to go into happy baby. So you're going to go ahead and grab the outsides of your feet. Just kind of rock back and forth. So good for the back. Rock side to side. Okay. Side to side. Maybe a little front to back. Rocking, rocking. Massaging that low back. All right, last one. We're gonna be in this half lying position. You're gonna go ahead and grab one ankle, and then we're doing a side lying quad stretch. So we're stretching through this hip flexor. Go ahead and keep this ankle flexed, this foot flexed. You can have your hand underneath if you need to let your head rest on something. But we're just stretching through this whole front part of the leg here. And this takes out a little bit of balance issues that some people might have when standing up and trying to do this. Alrighty, go ahead and switch sides. Good work today, guys. We got in some good strength work. Happy to be here alongside you guys. I love this class. It's a lot of fun to teach. So I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I do. Alrighty, well, go ahead and get outside at some point if you can this week. Enjoy the lovely weather that we have. Hopefully you have nice weather where you are. But again, I'm Coach Beth. Thanks for joining me for this 30-minute beginner strength class. I'll see you next time, guys.